Well, it is almost the weekend on Most Buffalo. That means Patrick Kaler from Visit Buffalo Niagara joins us with 5 or so things to know about what's going on in and around Western New York. It is great to see you as always because it's Friday.
Yep.
And
that's what they tell me in the lobby.
Yeah, they're always like, yay, you're here. You're like a celebrity on Fridays.
I love it.
But May really starts off with a bang. There's a lot going on. We got holidays, we got events, but we're going to start with Allentown First Friday.
Yeah, so Allentown First Fridays are back. So the retailers, the galleries, the restaurants all come together on Friday, on the first Friday of the month. And it's just a great way to, again, support a local neighborhood in the downtown area. Again, all of these businesses were hurt during the pandemic, so it's nice to get back out and about and you know, take in some restaurants and some galleries.
Well, and the fact that the weather is cooperating is always a good thing. And of course, today is Cinco de Mayo. And I know there's a lot of places celebrating.
Yes, yes, yes. So, you know, this is going back to May 5th of 1862, but not necessarily here in Buffalo. Right. But we've got some great celebrations here in Buffalo at Papi Grande's, Deep South Taco, Rec Room, and of course, Hofbrauhaus. I mean, nothing says Cinco de Mayo like going to the Hofbrauhaus.
For sure. Listen, if there's a party, they're going to have it over there every time. Yeah, for sure. This is a story that we did before on Most Buffalo. It's the Edible Book Festival. We did a preview, but it's actually happening this weekend.
It is. It's this weekend from 11 to 2 on Saturday. And this is, again, a family-friendly event. But they ask people to bring different items of food that have been created around the theme of a book. So, and it starts at the Western New York Book Arts Center, but they also have 2 other areas that you can go to. So the 5 Points Framing and Fitz Books and Waffles. Books and waffles always go together as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, it's a tasty creativity of these things, you know, edible things that people will make. They'll have printing demos as well at some of the locations. But again, it's just, as we talked about last week, I think with the book fair, that was at Seneca One, you know, it's a great way to, again, deal with some literature and you know, have some fun eating the literature.
Yeah, because I had said to you that I thought it was all cakes, but it's all kinds of things.
It's all kinds of food. So I went, and this is a worldwide event too, so I went looking at some different Instagram photos of this, and it's really fun how people get very creative.
That's awesome. I love that. And the other big thing happening tomorrow that you can see here on Channel 2 is the Kentucky Derby, but there's parties around Buffalo.
There are parties everywhere, so grab your fascinator, have a mint julep. Again, this is over 145 years, but Hartman's Distilling, Buffalo Distilling, Hamburg Brewing, and of course Riverworks. They always have something going on. But the race is about at almost 7 o'clock, I think 6:57, but again, party all day, have a good time. And I'm actually going to be putting my bet on Hit Show in honor of your hit show, Most Buffalo.
Oh my gosh. Well, now that could go either way. That could go really well for you, or, you know, I would be nervous. Be like, well, Kate, I lost my shirt thanks to Most Buffalo.
As long as they show, that's all that really matters.
And really quickly, Buffalo Bandits playoffs.
Yes, so the Bandits are in the playoffs, and they're playing the Rochester Nightwings tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the KeyBank Center.
We have lots of Bandits fans that watch Most Buffalo, and where can people find all this information and more?
You always go to visitbuffaloniagara.com, and all of our social media platforms, Visit Buffalo Niagara.
Well, it's always great to have you here for another weekend. Patrick Kaler with Visit Buffalo Niagara, and topping our next